Hi everyone, I'm Max Friar, founder and managing partner of Calder Capital, and joining me is Hannelore Jones, our director of operations. And we've been speaking recently and decided that we'd give kind of this impromptu update on the condition of the market and some things that we've seen change over the course of not only my career, but just in the past few years. And so Hannelore is going to be asking me a series of questions. Hopefully I'm prepared for them, and I'm going to try to give the best answers that I can to these questions.
Kind of interested for students and young professionals that might be watching, what's one piece of advice for building a career in deal making?
Yeah. It's interesting. When I got into small mergers and acquisitions over 20 years ago, I somehow found my way in and I fell in love with it. It's interesting. There seem to be more formal paths forming towards getting into investment banking, but really there aren't really a lot of programs out there to train you to get into this business. So really the biggest advice I could give is to fight for internship opportunities. If you're a finance or accounting, econ major and you're interested in investment banking or think you are, just fight to get internships into the business, because that's kind of the way that you build your career into it. And I'd say, once you're in, my biggest advice to university students would be to be curious and ask questions and put your hand up. Because when you're in school, you're basically evaluated on what you know. But when you get into the workforce, particularly as a young person, you're really more evaluated on what you don't know, but how curious you are at attaining that knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And so to come into, I see mistakes sometimes the interns make coming into our business and acting like they know things.
Yeah.
Just don't act like you know anything and just learn.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be the biggest advice, is put your hand up. And AI can't put its hand up, and AI can't, at this point, understand the soft side of things, can't read the room. Right. So
Yeah.
A+ people will always have a place in our world. Always.
They will. Yeah, that's great advice. I definitely agree with that.